I stand on a burning helipad. Rain soaks my hair. My chainsaw roars. A jet slams into the skyscraper behind me. I don't flinch. I dive into the smoke. The hangover feels like a drill in my skull. I wake up in the royal penthouse. The room is a wreckage of feathers and crystal, but the sound from the balcony makes my heart stop. It's not party noise. It's a wet, rhythmic screaming. A zombie waiter snaps a dead man's spine back. With a sickening pop, his jaw unhinges, tearing through a guest's throat. Blood sprays the DJ booth like a fire hose.
Wake up!
I scream at Lexi, grab a heavy crystal decanter. The penthouse elevator chimes. The doors slide open to reveal a wall of gray, bubbling flesh. 5 ghouls spill out, like a landslide of rot. I throw the decanter, shattering the lead monster's face. But it doesn't slow down.
Go!
I grab Lexi.
We're trapped.
Suddenly, a shadow swallows us. A runaway float. A giant clowned head attached to a crashing chopper, smashing through the living room glass. Shards and gold dust explode inward. The shockwave blasts the monster's back, throwing us into the hallway. Just as the ceiling collapses, a human eye dilates until it's a void of pure black. The man thrashes, his back snaps. Black bile sprays against the camera lens, melting the glass. I drag Lexi into the master bedroom. Fists slam into the wood, shattering the lacquer.
We're dead.
Lexi's breath is shallow. Find a weapon. I order, ripping a curtain rod from the wall to make a spear. Glass rains down from the skylight. A man falls through the roof, landing on the coffee table. It's Jax, tangled in climbing gear. I see the hole in his trousers. Purple blood hisses on the carpet. His veins are turning black. Liar. Before I can strike, the room shakes. Through the window, a holographic billboard ignites.
I am declaring...
Suddenly, a zombie Secret Service agent lunges at him. The president is eaten alive, all broadcast live on a 50-foot screen before the signal cuts. Jax begins a wet cough. His eyes are pits of ink. He grunts. His shoulder pops out of its socket.
Run!
With a wet tear, he raises a flare gun. I grab Lexi and dive for the balcony. The moment he pulls the trigger, magnesium fire ignites the room. Behind us, blowing us into the open sky. I drift through a wall of fire, crushing 3 sprinters against the concrete.
Ah! I'm covered in blood! I scream into the furnace!
We slide down the fire escape. Into the VIP garage. I spot a matte black G-Wagon. I smash the window, then hotwire it. That's when the stairwell door bursts open. Burning infected charge us. I slam it into reverse. The tires crush their skulls. New Orleans is a war zone. Burning floats block the intersections. We round a corner and a tank rolls into view. It fires, blowing the storefront next to us into splitters.
Purification protocol!
I yell, swerving into a narrow brick alleyway. It's a trap. A garbage truck blocks the exit. 20 infected swarm the car. They hammer the glass, cracks appearing. Suddenly, a figure appears on the truck. Dash. He looks like a predator in leather biker gear.
Open the sunroof!
I hit the button. Dash leaps onto our roof, racking a shotgun shell. Bang. Bang. 2 headless bodies slide off the windshield. He swings inside upside down, grinning with a gold tooth.
Nice car.
Move over, I'm driving. Not a chance. I shove Dash off the roof and floor it. But the G-Wagon is dead. The tank shell pierced the radiator.
Out!
I scream. We sprint into the chaos. An armored prisoner bus is ramming a path through nearby traffic. I sprint, heaving Lexi up the rear ladder, onto the move roof. Dash is on a stolen Ducati. He hits a gravel ramp, launching the bike into the air and landing hard on the roof.
No one ditches me.
A lanky ghoul claws its way up the side, grabbing his barrel. Dash snaps its arm, but the weapon drops.
Truce! Or you go for a swim in the bay!
Deal.
He smirks. The bridge is out, a 50-foot gap over the water. The driver is dead. The bus is accelerating toward the abyss.
Hold on, we're coming up on a jump. Hang on!
We hit the ramp as the multi-ton bus goes airborne, flying over the dark water. Darkness. A red flare hisses to life. In a football stadium, revealing hundreds of eyes shimmering with hunger. The bus crashes on the other side, smashing through the stadium gates. We scramble out. The Superdome is a fortress. Searchlights sweep the ground. Ahead, a family fails the scan. Flamethrowers incinerate them instantly. Blend in. We squeeze through the checkpoint. Inside, 50,000 refugees are packed together. The heat is stifling. I spot a man named Colt, arguing with guards over his compound bow.
The containment has failed. May God save us.
Lights go out, pitch black. Then the gates to the field hum open. The guards aren't protecting us, they're locking us in. Colt fires a flare arrow. The red light reveals the truth. The field is packed with armored infected. I flip over the edge, diving into the abyss of monsters. To save, double-barrel shotgun, pressed right between my eyes. A finger tightens on the trigger. A bead of sweat slips from my nose, hitting the cold steel. We burst from the sewers, lungs burning. The city above a furnace of fire and shadows.
We need weapons!
He leads us toward a low brick building, Briggs Armory. Rotting hands claw at the entrance. Colt lags behind. On his back, his terrified little sister, Pip.
Open up! Open up! We're not bitten!
I scream. I crush a ghouled skull with a loose brick. The deadbolts slide. We stumble inside, thinking we're safe, but I find a shotgun barrel level with my face. Briggs. A hard man. Beside him, his son Ren is faster. He kicks out Colt's legs, sending him and Pip to the floor. Ren pins a machete against Colt's throat.
Give me one reason. Why I shouldn't paint the walls with your brains.
The heavy steel door behind us begins to buckle. The hinges scream under the weight of the horde outside. Because your line is about to break. I look Briggs in the eye. You have ammo, but you don't have enough shooters. We can help, or we all die here.
Ren, let him up. Everyone grab a crate, we're leaving. What?
The glass shatters. A modified Ford Raptor bursts through, going airborne. The bumper catches a zombie midair, turning it into a red smear across the windshield.
Load the ammo! Fast!
We heave bags of ammunition into 2 trucks.
Go!
We blast out, tires spinning in a slurry of blood. The streets are a labyrinth. A yellow school bus lies on its side, wedged against a sedan.
Ram it. Too heavy! We need to move that sedan! Hit the fight! We need to move that sedan!
The horde is a running wall of death right behind us. Ava, no!
The handbrake is on. Riva, he's free. My boots skid on the asphalt. Its teeth are inches from my ankle. We scrape through, losing a wing mirror.
Push!
Where are we going?
The tree line. I have a cabin. Isolated.
A bloody hand slaps against the cold glass. It makes me jump. It's my own hand. I scrub at the drying blood. Deer, not human, trying to see into the black forest. This cabin was supposed to be a sanctuary, but now it feels like a barracks. Briggs turned his vacation getaway into a fortress. Scenic windows are boarded up with plywood. The dining table is covered in heavy weapons, like fine silverware. The air is thick with tension.
Check the rations.
Briggs barks, pacing like a drill sergeant.
Half a can each. No exceptions.
In the kitchen, Lexi is trying to make a stew. made from canned beans and hope. It isn't enough, she whispers to me. Pip is still growing. Her hands shake as she stirs. She stares at the empty bowl, like she's starving. I step onto the deck for air. The mountain air is clean, but it carries the scent of pine and rot. Colt is there, sharpening a hunting knife. The rhythmic sound is like a lullaby.
You've got it wrong,
He says softly, correcting my grip on my own knife. His hand over mine, warm and strong, calloused and rough. For a moment, the apocalypse fades.
Show the blade. Be ready to strike. Do not hesitate.
The door slams open. Briggs comes out and tosses me a heavy 9mm. Bang. The recoil vibrates through my shoulders, rattling my teeth. Hot blast stings my cheek, but I don't drop it. The sun is a hammer, beating down on this makeshift range. My dress is soaked with sweat and grit. My shoulder throbs from 100 hits. Click. Dry again.
You couldn't hit a barn door from the inside.
Colt laughs. I reload, my fingers slick with oil and sweat. I aim for the tin can on the fence post. I miss. Dirt splashes 3 feet to the left.
Focus! That can isn't a can! It's a ghoul eating your sister! You want to watch her die because you're weak?
Fire blooms in my chest, hot and blinding. I don't aim with my eyes. I steady my breath and lock my elbows.
The can flies off the post, spinning into the tall grass with a sharp metallic clatter.
Finally. But it cost us 20 rounds. We can't eat bullets, Ava. Training's over. Pack it up.
Tomorrow, we do it for real. A blur of mossy camouflage lunges at us with a scream like tearing metal. We're deep in the tree line, tracking deer trails for fresh meat. The forest is silent. Too silent. Not even the birds are singing. Jax is on the point, rifle in hand, confident. He steps over a fallen log. The ground beneath him moves. That's not the ground. It's a creeper in full camo gear. It tackles Jax before he can even scream. His rifle spins away, landing out of reach. It's on top of him, gnashing yellow teeth inches from his throat.
Shoot it!
Briggs yells, but he's too far back. I raise my pistol, my hands shaking violently. Through the sights, I see the monster, but I also see a man. On his rotting finger, a gold wedding band glints. He was someone's husband.
Ava! Help me!
The shaking stops. The world narrows to the front eye. I'm not killing a man, I'm saving one. The creeper's head snaps back. Black blood sprays across the autumn leaves. It falls onto Jax like dead weight. Jax heaves the body off, gasping, staggering back in the dirt.
Thank you. He looks up at me.
I look at my hands. They are steady as a rock. I feel a rush of cold.
This is a gold mine. That's a graveyard.
Last night, Pip cried because her stomach hurt from hunger. That sound, it breaks something inside of you. It makes you do stupid things. Stupid things like driving to the edge of the city to loot a Walmart.
We going quiet.
Lexi, you stay with the kid. Lock the doors. Don't open for anyone but us.
The drive is tense. When we arrive, the parking lot is a cemetery. Abandoned cars, carts, and bodies. But that store, the whole glass front is a wall of meat.
Thousands of them pressed against the glass. They're dormant, packed in like sardines in a tin. They just stand there, waiting.
Side door.
Colt gave the signal. We move out. We jemmy a fire door open. It groans. Rusty metal against metal. We slip into the garden center. There my wondering Lieblook at sight romps it. The smell of rotting fertilizer and death is choking. We creep into the main store. I grab a bag of rice, my heart hummering against my ribs. Clang! Jax turns too fast and knocks over a display of shovels. The sound echoes through the silent cavern of aisles like a gunshot. It's not a trickle, it's a dam bursting.
Up! Get up!
We scramble up the metal racking.
Radio Lexi. Tell him we're coming back empty-handed. It's dead. We need parts. Gretenya Police Station. They'll have long-range comms and guns.
It's our only shot.
The station doors stand open, swinging slightly in the breeze. It doesn't look like a building. It looks like a mouth, waiting to swallow us. The lobby is dark and unnaturally quiet. Strange red symbols are spray-painted on the walls. Not gang signs, but warnings.
A long smear of blood on the floor, dragging into the depths of the building.
I don't like this.
Armory's downstairs.
Briggs pushes past him, blinded by the need for weapons. We find the cage. It's intact. M4s, shotguns, crates of ammunition. We hit the jackpot. Dozens of armed men line the railings, weapons trained on our heads. A man in a clean suit steps forward. He's smiling, but his eyes are empty.
This is Elias. Welcome to Gretenya. Drop them.
A boot kicks into my spine, sending me sprawling onto the cold concrete. The heavy iron bars slam shut with a finality that vibrates through my bones. The air tastes of bleach and old blood. From the next cell comes the sound of a man screaming. A high, sharp sarp of torture that goes on far too long.
You can't do this!
Old dogs belong in the pouch.
He keeps me and Jax together in a narrow cell, away from the others. Across the hall, the guards are working on Colt. He's curled in a ball, protecting his head, but he doesn't make a sound.
Stop! You're going to kill him!
They finally leave him, a broken heap of meat on the floor.
We're gonna die in here.
Not yet.
Jax whispers. He shifts in the corner, masking his movement. A bent paper clip and a toothbrush handle filed into a shred.
I need a distraction. A big one. Can you scream louder than that?
I see the flash of the pistol illuminate a guard. I step over him without blinking.
The fire alarm Jax tripped is screaming overhead, drowning out the shouting.
Go! Stay down!
I don't think, I react. My survival instinct overrides my morality. I raise the pistol and fire. We have to go! Now! The fence is down. The dead are flooding in. A tide of rotting flesh mixing with panicked men.
Drive!
face is as pale as wet ash.
I peel back the blood-soaked sleeve. The world stops spinning. A pulsing, necrodye web of black ink, like living parasites crawling up his arm.
What is this?
We fly down the highway, wind whipping through our hair, leaving the burning station far behind. Adrenaline is fading, replaced by a cold, spreading dread. Ren is shaking violently in the corner, sweat drenching his shirt despite the cool night air.
Let me see.
It's just a scratch.
The silence that falls is heavier than a coffin lid. The bite is deep, seeping black slug. Black lines of infection racing toward his throat.
No. No, we can fix it. We have antibiotics back at the cabin. Briggs, stop. High-grade stuff.
Pills won't fix that. He's gone.
Don't you touch him!
Run.
The belts lock against the nylon rope as he fights. His jaw snaps open with a sound like dry wood splintering. His eyes roll back, leaving only milky rage.
Stop the car! He's turning!
But the fever hits Ren like lightning. Letting out a gurial roar that isn't human, he lunges across the bed, snapping at Leixi.
Hold him
Slow
down!
down! The truck swerves violently as Briggs loses control. We leave the asphalt, tearing through a rusted guardrail, then a nosedive into the drainage hitch. Impact slams us against the metal walls. Ribs bruising, skin tearing. I groan, wiping blood from my eyes. The truck is tilted at a sharp angle, engine smoking. Bricker scrambles out of the driver's side.
Ren!
Ren is tangled in the netting and belts. He's not Ren anymore, snapping at the air, struggling to break free and feed on us. Briggs stands there, raising his revolver against the thing that used to be his son. His hands are shaking so hard the gun rattles.
Do it, Briggs. End it.
I can't.
The old man sobs.
He's my son.
The boom of the shotgun is deafening, silencing the birds in an instant. Brain matter splatters across Briggs's face, mixing with his tears. His son's body goes limp, finally slouching into the mesh. The savage roaring from the truck bed is the only sound. Briggs stares through the sights, weeping openly, but his finger won't pull the trigger. The thing lunges, snapping inches from Briggs's face, hungry for the flesh of its own father. The shot is deafening, silencing the bird. It wasn't Briggs who fired. Ren's head disappears in a mist of red. His body slumps into the net, finally at peace. Brain matter splatters across Briggs's face, mixing with his tears. Dash lowers his smoking shotgun, a look of cold pragmatism on his face.
You couldn't do it. I did it for you.
Briggs lets out a scream, a pure animalistic keening. The sound tears through the forest. He lunges at Dash, fists flying, mud-cacked knuckles against leather.
He was my son! He was still alive!
Colt and I pull Briggs back. The old man collapses in the mud, broken. We dug a shallow grave under the pines and buried Ren, using a hubcap as a tool. It starts to rain as we shove the last of the dirt, washing the blood into the soil, turning the world into a gray sludge. I stare into the dying embers of the fireplace. Cheap whiskey burns my throat. Snap. A branch breaks in the darkness. Not the wind. Heavy, dragging footsteps. The cabin feels like a tomb tonight. Briggs has locked himself in the master bedroom. Rain hammers against the roof, relentless and depressing. My hands won't stop shaking. Did we? Or are we just waiting for our turn? We kiss. It isn't romantic. It's desperation. searching for human warmth in a cold, dead world.
Snap. The sound came from the perimeter, the woods.
Dear?
Crunch. Squish. More sounds. Lots of them. I stand up, the alcohol evaporating from my blood.
That's no deer. Wake everyone up. Now. The front door explodes inward, splinters flying like shrapnel. A sea of rotting bodies floods the living room. They're here! They're here! Gray hands reach through the curtains, tearing them away.
Get upstairs! Go!
The horde swallows him. His roar turns into a struggle. I stumble up the stairs, heart hammering against my ribs. I find Pip, huddled under the bed, clutching a teddy bear.
We're trapped. We have to get out. Jump!
We slam onto the metal roof and roll into the wet grass. I flood it, leaving Colt behind in the dark, dying in the middle of nowhere. This car only made it 5 miles. The radiator was punctured by debris during the escape. Beside me, Pip was sobbing uncontrollably.
I want Colt! I want to be Nard!
She screamed until her voice went harsy. We're stranded on a desolate country road, surrounded by thick, eerie woods.
Get out of the car. The pack feels terrifyingly light.
I'm not walking. I'm waiting for Colt.
Colt isn't coming. If you stay here, you'll die. Let me see.
It's deep, the flesh torn open to reveal muscle and fat. Dark blood is welling out fast.
I don't feel good.
I know, sweetie. I know.
I pour the clear vodka onto the gaping wound. Pip's scream startles the birds from the trees. I grip the glue tube like a weapon. We found shelter in an abandoned hunting cabin. Pip is shaking violently on the floor. Her skin is burning to the touch. Her wound is red and swollen, oozing infected pus. I lay out my only supplies.
I hate you! Where's Colt? I want Colt!
This is going to hurt. Colt isn't here. You have me.
Drop the bag, girlie.
I pour on the alcohol. She lets out a scream of pure agony. The girl who ran from the tower is gone. Only a survivor remains. I tucked her away in the shadows. I raided a looted pharmacy in a nearby town. The shelves were bare, picked clean by desperate people.
Drop the bag, girlie.
Take it. When he reached for the pack, I turned. I didn't let him go. I sat on him and finished it. Bang. Bang. He stopped moving. The third one hesitated. I didn't. I found a half-empty bottle of antibiotics. It's not enough.
There's a medical center in Gretna, Elias's territory. All right, I'm taking it all.
My fingers closed around the handle of a fire axe. The streets of Gretna are crawling with the dead. I don't run. I walk straight towards them. The blade sank deep into its skull with a wet crack. The third one hesitated. I didn't. Ahead, the lights of the medical center glowed. A beacon of danger.
I'm coming.
Through the green lens of the night vision goggles, I throw a glass bottle to the left. A diversion for the hungry shadows.
This place is a fortress.
The alarm cut through the night.
I navigate the halls and find the pharmacy.
Mission accomplished. I turn to leave. Then I hear it. A low, pained groan from the vent above me.
Ava.
Faint and broken. But I'd know that voice anywhere. Cole. I grip my axe until my knuckles turn white.
This time, I'm not leaving him behind.
It flipped through the air. It buried itself in his throat. The padlock snapped under my axe. I kicked the door open, the light from the hallway silhouetting my outline. The red blade dripped blood onto the floor. I followed the sound down to the basement. The air grew colder. A guard sat by a reinforced door, reading a magazine. His weapon was leaning against the wall.
He saw me and reached for his radio.
Hey!
I threw a scalpel I'd taken from the OR.
It flipped through the air. It buried itself in his throat. He went down gurgling, clutching his neck. I smashed the padlock with my axe and burst in. Colt was tied to a chair in the center of the room, beaten beyond recognition. One eye swollen shut, lips split.
Ava.
He crowed, his voice thick with disbelief. I cut his binds.
Can you walk?
You've got guts, girl. I'm going to enjoy breaking them. I raised my pistol and fired at the fuse box on the far wall.
He's coming.
What is it?
Even injured as he was. Footsteps approached. Elias and 3 of his thugs blocking the light. Kill the boy, keep the girl. Elias gave the order and stepped in. I spotted the junction box in the corner.
Close your eyes!
Colt was moving too, tackling someone. Gunshots erupted blindly, flashing like a strobe light. The red emergency lights hummed to life, bathing us in a bloody gloom.
Yes, was right in front of me. He grabbed my hair. Slam head against the concrete wall. My vision blurred.
Game over.
He sneered, his hands like vices around my throat. His thumbs dug into my windpipe, squeezing the air out of me. Black spots danced before my eyes. I kicked and clawed, but he was too strong.
Die.
My hands groped across the filthy floor. I felt it, a jagged shard from a light bulb broken in the firefight. I gripped it tight, ignoring the slice in my own palm. I thrust upward with the last of my strength. The glass sank into Elias's neck. His eyes went wide with shock. His grip on me failed. A hot spray of arterial blood hit my face, blinding me. He stumbled back, clutching his throat, making a wet, gurgling sound. I gasped for air, coughing, my throat burning. I stood up. I picked up my axe. Elias fell to his knees, looking up at me. He pleaded silently as his life leaked onto the floor. Purge protocol. I brought the axe down. The head rolled. The tyrant was dead. It was over. Covered in blood that wasn't mine. Pip came running toward me, screaming my name.
Cowards.
I drove the stolen medical van back to the hunting cabbage. Colt slept in the back. I rushed to Pip. She was barely conscious, white as a sheet. I pumped her full of antibiotics, cleaned the wound properly this time.
Ava?
I'm here. We're safe. Colt limped into the cabin, leaning against the doorframe. Pip's eyes went wide. She let out a sound, pure joy, and tried to stand. Colt dropped to his knees and caught her. He buried his face in her messy hair, sobbing. I looked out. It was the Raptor. Dash was in the passenger seat. "Where's Briggs?" I asked, looking at the empty back seat. Dash just slowly shook his head. He stayed behind to die with his son's ghost. The armored convoy thundered down the highway, plunging through a line of the walking dead without slowing down. I kept my hand on the axe handle, ready for whatever comes next. We scavenged Elias's compound, weapons, food, fuel. We had a new ride, a SWAT MR rack that felt like a tank. I sat in the passenger seat, watching the broken world fly by. My hands were calloused, mapped with thin white scars. Dirt was crusted under my fingernails. Colt was driving. He reached over and took my hand. His grip was strong, steadying. I squeezed back, feeling the rough skin of his palm. The radio crackled to life.
Any survivors? Head north, Sanctuary. Safe zone established.
It could be a trap, or it could be hope. In this world, they look exactly the same.
What do you think?
I looked at Pip, sleeping in the back, then back at the road ahead, littered with the dead. A safe place. I think we find out. The plow hit a stray, turning it into a red mist. The world didn't get better, but we got stronger, and that's enough.